you see my HP Omen, and I just received via FedEx today my replacement RTX 2080 card. This originally was supposed to arrive around this time, and then I got a follow-up email from HP saying it actually wasn't going to show up until the end of April, which I wasn't real happy about. But then I got a revised ETA of now. They moved it back up a month, so I guess that's good. I'm hoping that it means that they have corrected whatever the issue was with the original shipment of 2080s. Now, unfortunately, opening or looking at this packaging, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think it's brand new. Just the way it looks. Yeah, this doesn't look like brand new packaging to me. Looks like they just stuck this sticker on here. So it's going to be interesting to see if it is problematic like the first one. It's going to be no more Mr. Nice Guy time. Pull our video card or display cables, and we need a Phillips head. This card is so huge, it's a little challenging to get in the slot, in and out. The good thing is I know exactly what I can do to see if it's okay or not. I can just do the exact same test I did last time in WoW, and running some of those GPU benchmark programs which made the old card totally die. What I'm pulling out here is my Asus GT 1060, which has worked just fine for my needs in the interim, but the 2080 is a much better card. You got this little, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little plastic kind of a guide that actually needs to come out. I'm gonna go get a better screwdriver. Okay, I have the bracket out. Now this will lift out much easier. You're noticing that you might notice I'm trying to keep my skin on the bare metal of the case, just to make sure I'm not generating static electricity as I'm doing this. Okay, old card out. Okay, on the old card, there's a sticker replaced with HP spare. The old board did not have that on there. HP spare part number L34254-001. Let's see if we can get this in here cleanly. Install our bracket. And again, it just slides right in there, and there's just a single screw to hold it in. These screwdrivers here are magnetic, so it's kind of helpful in this situation. Okay, I have my two slot screws back in. Of course, don't forget to hook your power for the card back up. Very important. You have one 6-pin and one 8-pin power connector. I think the 1060 only had 6-pin connectors on it. Oh yeah, the 1060 just has a single 6-pin power connector on it. This one has a 6 and an 8, so it gives you an idea of the difference in power between these cards. Alright, so that should be it. I should be able to pop the case back on. The case on, fire it up, and cross my fingers, because I'd be very unhappy if this did not work this time. It's funny, my distance vision is bad, but also my really close vision isn't good either. Like when I'm this close to stuff, it starts to get blurry. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Got it. Powering it up. Cross your fingers. Alright. It lives. Alright, so here we are in WoW. And then they just released the patch I saw. So let's go into the system and let's change everything to 10. Max out everything. Let's see how it does. let's bring up our frames per second. 95 frames per second. Not too bad. We are currently in Borealis, which usually can be problematic. Alright, so far so good. Usually this would bog down within 30 seconds of launching the game. Feels good. GPU utilization 39%. Temperature holding at 50 and climbing a little bit, but not terrible. Alright, so I have GFX bench up right now. We're just gonna start the OpenGL test because it would die very quickly doing this. Okay, that looks real nice. GPU staying cool, not working very hard. Alright, well whatever this test is here, it's working the GPU really hard. Really hard. So I never realized this video card actually does have lights on it. A fan, and there's like a red X. Unfortunately, the way it's situated in the Omen case, you really can't tell at all, but it does have lights on it. Alright, so I don't know enough about benchmarks to know if these are good scores or not. I'm not normally a PC hardware tester, but here you can see the scores are generated on those various tests. As you can see, when I ran it before, I only got this far because it locked up. Alpha blending really did a number on it. Alright, here we are in the alpha blending. I very distinctly remember it locking up during this test. Alright, so the card survived. That was a pretty intense stress test. Some of those tests were very, very intense. But the card survived. It definitely survived what the original card would not. So my HP Omen Obelisk is back running with its original configuration. I'll surely be doing some more testing, and I'll be happy to report back if I have any more problems, or I'll let you know if I don't as well. But hopefully that's the end of it, and I'm back gaming at full potential. So if you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. Especially if you've had similar problems with your RTX 2080 card, your Nvidia RTX 2080 card, or your HP Omen Obelisk, which I have behind me. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. I look to do some more textile reviews. I'm going to kind of add that in as well because I am pretty technical. So it might make sense for me to do one of these ones. That's all I have for you for now. Until next time, Duffman out.